Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And you know what? Today's conversation, I'd like to talk about, as a matter of fact, I believe today's September 2nd, it's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody. Today, we're going to have a nice little drive, and I'm going to talk about with it being September 2nd, which means it's about 6 months. I think it's 6. March 3, September 9. Yeah, 6 months. It's now been 6 months since I've been riding this bike. As a quick reminder to everybody, to any new people out there who don't know, I got my license at the first 2024. I bought the bike February 1st actually of 2024. But I didn't start to ride until I didn't start riding the bike until March 1st, March 2nd of 2024. So yeah, that's a little brief history of it. But yeah, it's congratulations to me, I guess. You know, 6 months in, nothing has happened to me or anything like that. My riding skills have progressively gotten better and better over a period of time. And I'm loving this bike. The decision, some people would say that this was an extremely dumb decision, and I really don't think it was when I bought this bike. For those that don't know, this is a Suzuki GSXR-1000R, not just a regular 1000, but the 1000R, you know, the ones that has the Brembo brakes, the quick shifter. I think it has some other no, I think the quick shifter does come standard on the regular 1000, but oh, I think it's the electronic start. I think the starting is different on the 1000R compared to the regular 1000, the 750 to 600. But yeah, a lot of people would say that I made a dumb mistake. I really don't think so. This is probably one of the best. I think this is one of the best decisions I've made when purchasing. When I went to purchasing my first bike, when I went into it, I really thought it out. You know, I did my homework. I did my research a little bit. The only thing that really shook me up was that I wasn't too sure of was the feel and the handle of a 1000 liter bike versus a smaller size bike. You know, I got the basic concepts down of how to ride and stuff like that, but it was just the feel of what a 1000 versus like a smaller bike would be. The smallest bike I've ever ridden was those 125s from Harley Davidson's, those little Grom looking things. So I went basically from a Grom to a 1000 with a damn near a 3-month gap in between. Oh wow, it is really cool out here this morning, and I didn't realize that there's trees on this route. That's pretty cool. But anyways, so don't come out. Thank you. So anyways, like I was saying, I did do my research. You know, the only thing that I was missing was the feel. One of the things that did draw me to the 1000, especially the 1000R, was the 3 modes, the A, B, and C mode. For those that don't know, A mode is basically you have the full power of the bike. B mode, I believe they call it like the 750 mode, like as compared to the 750. I don't think so. It's more like you have most of the power through gears 1 through 5, but 6th gear over 6,000 RPMs is like cut. But other than that, when I was in B mode, when I went from B to A, I didn't really feel a difference except for when I was going over 6,000 RPMs. Around 7, I think I've gotten up to, I've gotten to 7, maybe. I might have gotten to 8 a couple of times. I highly doubt that, but that's only where I noticed it. So B mode is more like your mid-range mode, and C mode, they just basically cut the balls. Like, they cut it hardcore, and I do mean hardcore, yo. But yeah, so with those 3 modes, that's when I went ahead and decided to go ahead and get this bike. You know, I did ride around in C mode for a bit. I am in A mode right now. I do run traction control on 3 just in case, you know, it's something slippery in the corners or something like that. But I probably could do without. But I was talking to a track guy, and a track guy told me that even he rides with a traction control 3 when he's in the city on his bike, and he has a leader, and he's a very experienced track guy, so I'll take his word on it. And so far his word has been golden on that, because I've been riding in A mode for probably over 4 months now, and I'm totally loving it. Like, if C mode is like what everyone says it is, it's supposed to be like a 600, yo, I would have been highly upset at my purchase. I probably wouldn't even want to ride, I probably wouldn't even be riding the bike right now as much as I'm riding this bike. Because you know, everyone says just get a smaller bike, you'll learn the bike, but like, to be honest, people, ain't no one's gonna learn the bike. Be able to ride the bike to its fullest extent. You could go on to YouTube right now. I believe when Fastlane D had went out to Coda or something like that out west in Texas at the track day, you know, I had a flipping superstar track guy on the track on a 300 gapping folks on 300, and everybody else is all the amateurs are out there on 1,000. So yo, like, if I, like, most common folk don't have the time to learn the bike to its fullest extent, you know. To the guys who do ride to the fullest extent, you know, congratulations. Like, that takes a lot of skill and a lot of practice to do so. I just like me personally, I just like the 1000 just to giddy up to go, you know. I can feel the power. Like I said, if C mode's compared to anything like a 600, oh God, no. I would have been, like I said, I would have been highly upset, you know. But although I have heard, anyone could put down in the comments down below, but from my understanding, true 600s, like especially the Suzuki GSXR-1000R, the lower gears, especially 1 through 4, have higher torque. Extremely higher torque, and it's a little bit more sensitive actually than my 1000 when it comes to torque. And just like what's it, the Hayabusa, you know, it's a 1300cc bike. Everyone's like, no, don't get that bike, you're gonna kill yourself on that bike. But to be honest, my 1000R can probably in a short track can probably gap a Hayabusa, because 1 through 4 is way greater than 1 through 4 on a Hayabusa. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. So anyone anyone who's watching can actually comment down below on this. Yeah, please do comment down below, because I'm actually just guessing at this point in time. But this is what I've read, you know, what I've seen doing my research on YouTube and what I've read and stuff like that, and talking to other people. Like I said, I don't know how true that is. But anyways, 6 months in, so far so good on the 1000R. I did take off the exhaust. If you guys check out my modifications, my upgrade video on the installs and stuff, the upgrades I've installed, you'll see that I put a CS exhaust on the bike. Probably the best purchase I've had so far for this bike. Only because, like, when that stock exhaust got taken off and the CS racing exhaust was put on, the bike felt more nimble. I was able to maneuver it a hell of a lot more better than with that big ugly looking exhaust, because it was like if it was tipping, you know. And when I was riding, I felt the tipping going to the right, so I would lean more to the left while going down the road, and it was really annoying, and I didn't realize it until I got the CS exhaust, and I was like, yo, this bike feels way more nimble. You know, so I highly recommend anyone who decides to get a bike, you know, one of the first things that you do is get a full exhaust. Don't do the slip-on thing, because the slip-ons, me personally, I think the slip-on is a waste of money, you know. So you do a slip-on for $600-700 on a good slip-on, and you still have the old cat. Well, you could cut out the cat, but you still have the old full exhaust system on it. To me, it's a waste of money, because you could get a full exhaust system anywhere. Like mine was like $950. Some of the really good ones you get up to like $1,400-$1,400. Some even $2,000 from my understanding. But yeah, I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, like I'm back to the topic at hand. I'm getting so totally off topic here today, guys. I'm so sorry. But you know, like I said, I'm extremely happy with what I did on this purchase of the bike 6 months in. You know, unfortunately there's no real pros or cons that I could do. Someone asked me to do a pros and cons of the bike. Honestly, cons, the only con I found with this bike is the money. You know, how much money you gotta pour into this bike to get it to your liking. Other than that, mechanical wise, I've never really ridden any other bike equal to this bike. You know, maybe one day I might get on a what is it, M1000R, double R or something like that, and maybe I might like that bike. Maybe that bike moves a hell of a lot better, maybe it shifts better and whatnot, but you know, I don't know. So doing a pros and cons of this bike is like really hard. Really hard for me to do. But I could only just praise this bike. You know, it's been fun to ride. It still is fun to ride. People in the comment, some people said that since I didn't start smaller and I went straight to big, that I'll get bored of this bike. You know what? Where the hell? Is this the road? Oh yeah, this is the road. Oh Jesus. But you know, so far I haven't been bored. You know, I'm currently sitting at about 34, about to hit 3,500 miles probably today. I still got some more things to do on this bike. Still got some more upgrades and stuff to do. The one major thing I really want to do is swap out the tire. I want to get a bigger tire on the back to make the bike look a little bit more meaner, but I don't know, we'll see how that goes. That might happen at the 1 year mark or whenever I get over 10,000 miles. Or it may never happen, I don't know. I'm still debating on that. Still debating on whether or not I want to lower the bike. But I think what I might do is just stick around. Stick to this bike. You know, and just have keep the stock wheelbase for now, just to have, you know, as much fun as I can with it. What I might do is I either might buy another bike that is lowered, or I might ride some other ride some other bikes that are lowered to see if I want the bike lowered. Also, same thing to go with the bigger tire and stuff like that. But you know, to be honest with you, I don't know. But as of right now, I'm just having a good old time with this. Just a good old time. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If anyone has any questions, comments, you know, you're more than welcome to leave the comments down below. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit the like button. Also, any new people who is currently watching and have gotten this far in the video, please drop a subscribe, hit that notification bell. Always welcome new people. And to my 100, y'all keep it real. Really do appreciate you guys. Really appreciate your engagement. And also to the fellowship, you guys are awesome. Awesome people. And I really do appreciate y'all's engagement. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.